Now, you may remember this moment when it's in 2018 when the painting called Girl with Balloon dropped into a hidden shredder when it had sold for more than £1 million. Now, the work is renamed Love in a Bin, and it's being auctioned at Sotheby's today, where it's expected to fetch well over £3.5 million. I must say, even seeing those pictures now, my heart sinks.
It's agony, isn't it? It's absolutely agony. It's how slowly the whole thing
Yeah,
unfolds and
I know.
everyone knows what's going on.
It's just... Oh. I didn't like it. But it's art. It's all interpretive, isn't it? As is Carol's weather. You interpret that however you fancy. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. This morning, if you're out early, watch out for some fog. Some of it's really dense, especially across southwest England. And it's a chilly start for some of us as well, but for most it's not. There's a lot of cloud around once again today, and it's going to turn even windier across the far north of Scotland.
There is brighter days coming, I understand.
That's right. They are indeed, Naga, especially tomorrow when it'll be cooler, but we'll see more sunshine almost across the board. This morning, though, well, there's a lot of cloud around once again. Next week, though, Naga and Charlie, it's looking more unsettled.
Carol, should we be happy with about 18 degrees, the temperatures today?
That's above average for this time of year. Yes, Naga. So if you like it that way, then yes.
You have to be so diplomatic, don't you?
I do, because I will get a barrage of complaints.
I'm going to say it's good that it's slightly warmer. Just for this week, because it's unsettled next week. There you go.
That's right.
Carol, thanks so much. See you later.
Thanks, Carol.
Now, that's an interesting picture you've got behind you. Good morning.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. It is a lovely picture from one of our weather watchers sent in from Edinburgh this morning. You can see there's a fair bit of cloud, as there is across many parts of the British Isles first thing.
But what I love about Ronnie O'Sullivan, he's always so honest, isn't he?
Always.
He doesn't do the PR thing at all.
No.
I'm just bored. Lack of atmosphere. Because of the venue, he said, not the fans. You never criticise the fans.
No.
Yeah.
No, sometimes he just says, no, I just wasn't in the mood.
He needs to go on one of his runs, doesn't he? He loves his running to take him away from the stick. That's what he needs to do, around the Belfast countryside, which is beautiful.
Well, we'll see if the weather's good enough for him to go for a run,
yeah?
Shall we? Carol's going to tell us all about it for everyone in the UK if they want to nip out today.
Go now, so I would say. Actually, that's not strictly true for everyone. It's true if you're in Scotland and then later in the far north of Northern Ireland and the far north of England, because we've got some rain coming your way. Good morning, everybody, by the way.
Now, not many works of art will treble in value if you put them through a shredding machine, but that's what's expected to happen to a Banksy painting today.
You may remember this moment, which I imagine horrified many. It was in 2018 when the painting, there it is, Girl with Balloon, dropped into a hidden shredder. It had just been sold for more than £1 million. So the work is now renamed and it's called Love in a Bin, and it's being auctioned at Sotheby's today. Price has gone up somewhat, now expected to fetch well over £3.5 million.
The moral of the story is you just keep expensive works of art a long way away from shredders.
No, the moral of the story is put it in a shredder and then it goes up by 3.5 times its amount.
So you're saying the moral of the story is put all expensive works of art through a shredder?
Well, it worked there, didn't it? Because it was worth £1 million, now it's worth £3.5 million.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think there was any moral to be had from that, what happened. It just happened.
Carol, what do you think?
Come on,
I think I'll get on with the weather. Good morning, everybody. This morning, it is a foggy start to the day for some of us. As you can see from this Weather Watchers picture behind me, taken in Brill in Buckinghamshire, southern England really is where we're seeing some patchy fog, especially the southwest, where it is quite dense. And it could take much of the morning to lift. Behind that band of cloud, look at all the sunshine we're expecting. Temperatures, well, they are slipping. After a cold start with that frost, they will, of course, respond in the sun, but they still are going to be lower than they have been for many of us. As we head on into Saturday, we've got a weather front coming in from the west with strengthening winds bringing in some rain, but it will be milder for all, except for the north of Scotland. You'll get the mild conditions on Sunday. Charlie and Naga.
Sure.
Carol, thank you so much. Speak to you later. Thanks for sorting out all the arguments here on the sofa as well, as usual.
I would call them debates rather than arguments, just discussion points.
Well, there's another argument to be had.
12 minutes past 8. Is that the actual time?
Yes.
Agreement.
If you were watching Breakfast on Saturday...
Carol's on standby with the weather. Hello, Carol.
Morning.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. Look at this Weather Watchers picture behind me. St. Clement in Jersey. Doesn't it make you just want to go to the beach? It's a lovely start here, but it's not the same everywhere. Across parts of southern England, especially the southwest, we still have some fog. Some of that will be with us for much of the morning. And there's a lot of cloud around today. Sunshine will be in limited supply. But next week, it's looking a bit more unsettled. Again, Charlie.
Yes,
Carol,
Carol.
were you about to ask Carol the same question I was about to ask?
I don't know, try.
Carol, what are the flows like in the Channel at the moment?
The flows?
Yeah, you know.
I don't... You mean the waves?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know, Naga. I've not had a look. But there's not much wind, so they shouldn't be too big.
So if you were going to swim the Channel now, would it be good conditions to do it?
Well, it's going to be a quite pleasant day, yes. There'll be some sunshine, but I can tell you now that will never happen.
Chloe, would you like to pick up on this? Chloe McCardle's here with us, who is the world record-breaking swimmer of the Channel. Welcome.
Thanks.
Carol could.
She could
bit
do
of training.
it. Carol,
she could do it, couldn't
how
she?
could she do it? Encourage Carol.
I reckon we could get you in a relay with about 12 months of training, and you could get across successfully in a team of 6.
There you
Maybe
go,
in
Carol.
12 years. It might take 12 years to do it.
No,
but...
not at all, because you did couch to 5K. So this is, you know, you should just start slowly and build it up.
Yeah.
Chloe's offering, Carol. There you go. Your next
That's very
challenge
kind
is
of you, Chloe.
sorted.
Do you know I've got to go and do a news channel? I've got to go. But it's been very nice talking to you all.
But thank you, Carol.